Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bright. This is the Bright Show Podcast Boxing, and here are 3 reasons why Fabio Wardley KOs Joseph Parker. Number 1, unpredictability. Look, Fabio Wardley's only chance in this fight is to KO Joseph Parker. I don't think that Fabio Wardley will be able to outbox Joseph Parker because Joseph Parker is simply the better boxer out of the two. But one thing that Fabio Wardley has that is very dangerous is the fact that he is very unpredictable. And he's unpredictable because he's just the way he is. He's not the best technical boxer. He doesn't particularly have any skill that surpasses everyone else's in the division. But I think one thing that he has better than Joseph Parker is power, because Fabio Wardley has knocked a lot of his opponents out, whereas Joseph Parker has won a lot of his fights on points. But the fact that you do not know exactly what Fabio Wardley is going to do next is what makes him so dangerous, because it is not like his opponents are facing the best boxer in the division and therefore would know what he's going to do, how he's going to do it. He is just very unpredictable. He is unorthodox. He is hard to read, and he is always dangerous in the fight because you don't know what he's going to do next. Just like in that Justice Hooney fight. Justice Hooney was boxing the perfect fight. He was doing everything right. Fabio Wardley was doing everything wrong. And at that one point, he found that shot. And that was because his movement was wrong. His footwork was wrong. He was going back. He didn't know what he was doing. But one thing that he does that works in his favor is that he's very unpredictable. And when he throws that shot, because you don't know what he's doing, when he throws that shot and he lands, it's good night. And I think that is something that is going to throw Joseph Parker off, because he would not know what Fabio Wardley is going to do next. And if he's not careful and Fabio Wardley lands that shot, it will be over. Number 2, the eye of the tiger. Fabio Wardley is simply always very focused in that ring. His concentration is second to none. Because he knows that he's not the best boxer, one thing that he does well is stay in the moment and is very focused on the target, because he knows that when he lands that shot, it's going to have a massive impact. So he's always alert, he's very dangerous, and he knows when to land that shot. And I think that is what makes him very, very dangerous. When we look at that fight against Frazer Clarke, in the first fight, he got outboxed most of the fight. He landed some really good shots. But he realized that in the second fight, he cannot go toe-to-toe with Frazer Clarke. And he knew that what he had to do was try and get Frazer Clarke out of there in the first few rounds. And we saw what happened in the first round. He pounced on Frazer Clarke, landed some clubbing shots, caught Frazer Clarke on the temple with an incredible, tremendous shot. And that was the end of the fight. Fabio Wardley has just got the eye of the tiger, and he's always dangerous. He's always alert. He's very focused, and he knows that when he smells something, he has to go for it. And that is something that Joseph Parker has to be careful in this fight. And that exactly is why Fabio Wardley has the potential to KO Joseph Parker in this fight. And then number 3, unbeaten attitude. A lot of fighters have said it so many times. It is so hard to fight an unbeaten fighter. And that is because their confidence is always high. Fabio Wardley is unbeaten. He hasn't tasted defeat yet. He's come through some adversities in the ring, but he has not had to come back from a loss. He doesn't know how it feels yet, and it's always going to be hard to break the will of an unbeaten fighter, especially a fighter that hits hard, especially a fighter like Fabio Wardley, who knows that he's got the power to hurt his opponent, and he's unbeaten. So his confidence is going to be all-time high. He's going to be dangerous in that fight. He would know that any time that he's in there from round 1 to round 12, he knows that he's got a chance. He knows that he's done it before. He's done it with David Adeleye. He did it with Justice Hooney. He did it with Frazer Clarke. And he knows and he feels in his heart of heart that he can do it with Joseph Parker. So I think the fact that Fabio Wardley is unbeaten increases his confidence by 10 times. And I think he knows himself, Fabio Wardley. He knows that, you know what, I'm going into this fight, I'm not going to outbox the better boxer in Joseph Parker. But one thing that he knows and knows very well is that he's going to land that shot. And when he lands that shot, how is Joseph Parker going to come back from that? And an unbeaten fighter with a lot of confidence, with power, who's very unpredictable, who's always focused, has the eye of the tiger, knows when to go for the finish, knows that he's in there with opponents that are better than him, but he knows that he's still going to get the KO, is always a dangerous fighter. And Fabio Wardley is a dangerous risk to Joseph Parker's potential for fighting Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. You guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about what I have discussed in this video. Do you think Fabio Wardley has got what it takes to KO Joseph Parker? Or do you think it doesn't matter what Fabio Wardley has in his arsenal, Joseph Parker is always going to win this fight? Get in the comment section and let me know. And also guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share this video. I have also made a video where I discussed in detail 3 reasons why Joseph Parker beats Fabio Wardley easily. You can watch that video right now, right here on your screen.